And howdy doody to everybody out there in internety land today. How are you doing? Hope you're well. I'm okay. I'm gonna stop dancing and move away from the lovely but highly repetitive music of the dance.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Jammer's coming in hot. 19-month resub right off the... Why can't I escape the music? There we go. Escape the music. Apparently I can't even leave town while the dance party's on. Weird. Alright. At least we can't hear the music back here, so we can chill out just a little bit. While the both people arrive. Thank you very much. Jammets right there. 19-month resub right there. Get a little bit of love in the chat, please, people. That's how we do. Warming up. Haven't had a coffee yet. First sip of the first coffee of the first day. And it's good. How's everybody doing? I don't know if I've said a few times already, but nobody's said anything yet. Nobody's actually answered the question. How are you doing? How? I care. I'm asking because I care. Just fine is okay. Just respond. Ignore an honest question about the dignity and well-being and mood of your day. Hey, Tyler. Ken and Shane. Anthony Cobb. Anya, hello. I'm really good at BluntNate term. Excuse me a second. Gotta clear my throat. I'm a bit phlegmy today. I woke up feeling a bit off. It took me a long time to get the energy to roll out of bed for a start. And for a while there, I thought I was going to cancel the stream because I was just feeling real lousy. But got up, had some leftover pizza. Got pizza last night. First proper pizza I've had since coming off keto. You know, with the proper bread dough instead of the keto cauliflower dough thing. It was good. It was alright. It was only Domino's, so it wasn't the greatest. I should have gone for fancy pizza, but it was alright though. Is it a red? Yes, Red Wing shirt. I don't follow hockey, or ice hockey as we know it here in Australia. Hockey, just hockey refers to what Americans call field hockey. I don't care about the team. Couldn't even tell you who the captain is. It's just a t-shirt I picked up when I was in Detroit for the Ford, for when Ford sent me to the Detroit Auto Show 3 or 4 years back, whatever it was. And one of the only clean t-shirts I currently have because I haven't done laundry recently. It's too big for me now too, so I lost a bunch of weight. Actually, I'm starting to put weight back on. I've been eating too much. I gotta watch that. I might go back on the keto for 3 weeks and shrink back down a bit and then work off. Because now that I know keto is easy and it works, I can hop on it when I need to drop a bit of weight. I haven't bloated right up, but you can probably see my face. My face is getting a bit rounder again. Gotta watch Vanity. File. I have the same shirt. I picked it up at the airport because I forgot to. I was so busy with the Detroit Auto Show and Ford, who sponsored that trip, tour of the factory and all that kind of stuff. I didn't have time to actually go shopping. And where do you even go shopping in Detroit anyway? Is it even safe? Well, it was cold and snowy anyway, so I just picked up something in the airport on my way out. I usually just grab some sort of souvenir from an airport. Sometimes it's permanent, like the t-shirt. Sometimes it's just like a local delicacy or something. Gotta do something in airports to keep yourself busy, don't you? A bit hot here. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is right now where I am, but I am feeling hot too. I think I genuinely might be getting sick. Apparently my weather app doesn't want to load. Okay. Okay, weather widget. Keep your secrets. I'll check my iPhone instead. Where's my weather app? There it is. It's only 12 degrees Celsius. Oh, up to 23 today, apparently. It's quite warm this time of year. But yeah, point is, I feel hot. I think I might be fighting something off. So if today's stream gets cut a bit short, and that's why, just so you know. But we'll go for at least 4 hours. I'm gonna plow through for at least 4 hours. Hopefully we get to the 6, know if I feel pretty good, maybe we're going to even get to 8 today. I don't know. It depends on the game and how I'm feeling, I guess, where we find a good stopping point and such. It's 30 here, 37 when you add in the humidity. Eesh. No thanks. Pass. Hard pass. Sydney's supposed to be warm for the next week, thankfully. Apparently, yeah. Didn't even know. I don't think I'll even be leaving the house the next week. Except to go get food. That's a pretty short trip down the street to the shops to pick up some supplies. But yeah, I don't think there's any reason for me to actually leave the lair in the next week. I've got some stuff to keep me busy. Let me swap. It's only reaching 11 degrees. Oh yeah, I'll take 11 degrees, thank you. I'm at my most comfortable when we're in those low double digits. Classic Tassie weather. Classic Tasmanian July weather. Actually, speaking of which, holy shit, it's the 21st already. My birthday's soon. I'm going to be turning, yeah, just over a week. 42. I'll finally be the answer to everything. Actually, when is? Okay, birthday's. Might do something. Probably don't do anything. I don't really celebrate my birthday. I haven't for years and years and years. It's got nothing to do with feeling old. It's just I live in different states to my very best friends in the world, so I can't really spend it with them. So what's the point in spending my birthday with second best? Sorry to all my mates in Sydney. Do you know what I mean? We don't hang out. Can you be the answer to my tax return? 42. You want $42 left? Or you want to owe $42 or you want $42 back? Why would you even do your own taxes? Just hire someone who's good at math. Or owns a fancy calculator. Nights for me, it's coming down to the negatives. Last night got down to -3. Ooh. You're in... Is it Burnie or Launceston? You're up north there somewhere in Tassie, aren't you? I just forget. Yeah, never, I mean, well, not never, but it rarely got that cold when I lived in... Well, I grew up in Hobart. I did live in Launceston for a couple of years, and it did get a little bit colder there at nights sometimes. Yeah, even the minuses overnight's a bit rough. Let's get an electric blankets. Oh. Kind of miss electric. It doesn't really get cold enough at night in Sydney for an electric blanket to be worthwhile. Loved electric blankets when I was a kid. Your bed would always be toasty warm when you climbed into it. Am I getting Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3? I don't know. I haven't even looked at it yet. It came out a few days ago, didn't it? How much does it cost? So I don't have that much spending money right now. Although we do have a bit in the PayPal because of the tips recently, so... Oh, we finally got a date, by the way, a couple of days ago, apparently. According to the post, I only noticed it this morning because I went looking for it. DC Universe Online has got a date. Comes out August 6th, which is precisely 3 weeks before World of Warcraft Classic launches, which is good. Because 3 weeks is probably enough time to get really, really bored with DC Universe Online from what I've heard, but I would definitely want to give it a go on Switch. With a fresh community and everyone's on fresh characters and everything. Should be worthwhile. At least for a bit. It's free to play, so... Don't know whether we'll stream it. We might try. We might stream the first couple of tries, but I don't know whether it's going to be a good stream game or not. Who knows? We'll find out. Depends on how much marketing they push behind it for the Switch. Put a lot of marketing behind it, and everyone's curious about it, and we might get a few, decent viewership on the stream from curious people. I don't know. Haven't seen much marketing for it so far. Now it's got a date coming out of Comic-Con. Maybe we'll see a marketing push now for the next few weeks. Are you down near Port Arthur? Oh, you're way at the other end. Oh. So you're a bit slightly more south than what I was in Hobart. Places like Glenorchy. I miss Glenorchy. Glenorchy was a nice place. I mean, it was full of Bogans and Darrows, usually. I had a good shopping centre there, Northgate Shopping Centre. It was pretty quiet and calm. A few good pubs. Short bus ride into the city. Oh yeah, Mario Maker as well. Yeah, that's still on the to-do list at some point. Oh, it came out only yesterday. I thought it came out like a couple of days ago. All right. Wait, yesterday? It launched on a Saturday? Seems odd. 69? I don't know whether I'm prepared to spend $70 on Ultimate Alliance. I don't know. I'll watch some gameplay this afternoon, I think. Oh, it was Friday. Okay. Cool. That makes more sense. And lines up with what I thought a couple of days ago. Figured out it's not a smart idea. Yeah, no, don't give away your precise location. I mean, I can say I lived in Glenorchy because that was like 17 years ago, whatever it was at this point. That's the reason I don't give my exact location in Sydney. I just say kind of near the city. Somewhere in the orbit of the city. This day and age, you need to be a little bit careful about who knows your precise location. Be sure you know my address from... I guess I do know some of your addresses from... Sometimes it comes attached to the tip, depending on how you've got that set up. If you've got shipping address and things like that. I never look. Those emails just get deleted for security reasons and space and clutter and things like that, so they disappear. But I have sent some things out to people, like prizes and stuff when we do giveaways, so I've got some people's addresses. I would ever need that. You can feel relatively secure that I'm not creepy enough to abuse that information, and I'm way too forgetful to ever have it useful. All right. How are we doing? Looks like we're... Let's pop into the game. Let's pop into the game and do a thing. So when we left, I haven't actually done much last night because, as you just saw, I can't even walk out of town right now. It won't let me leave town because we're in the middle of the dance party. I did try to warp into the mine to do some mining. It wouldn't let me do that. So all I've done since yesterday is cook up a bunch of raw food that I had sitting around. So now I've got a bunch of surf and turf there. We got a bunch of fruit flambe, a bunch of cactus steak. So we should be good for food for the time being. And then I'll let these things do their thing. Currently building a chocobo farm from chocobo drumsticks. I don't even know what that means. I mean, I know what a chocobo is, but I don't know what that means. Building a chocobo farm from chocobo drumsticks. I've no context of what that means. Oh, I put a little cactus friend down too. He's our official town mascot now. He's very low polygon. He's friendly. Alright, now we have to figure out... Oh, wait. We've got a point of interest marker on you, so we talk to the big gold guy to end the party, I suppose. Zerp. Look, Violet, look at Babs. She very good dancer, very excited. Bricks coming loose. Babs snow made of gold, but Babs shine on stage. More shiny than me. Yeah, she's right. We decide. Want marry Babs. Must marry Babs. I don't know about that for big fella. It might be a... Wait for it. Rocky relationship. Better laugh and chat, otherwise I'm stopping streaming right now. Good laugh, you fuckers. Been holding on to that one for days. I have new favor, Violet. When Medusa defeated, you build church for me and Babs. We marry. Awkward. Creep. You're banned for life. I have new favor, Violet. Oh, right, we read that. He wants us to build a church. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but alright. This one guy cooling his loins in the pool. Babs is an angel. She kept her promise and put an absolute blinder of a show. Right, well, it's time to kick this party up a notch. Only Crumbledon Miner knows how. That is to rush the stage and go absolutely bleeding bonkers. Sure. Let's bleed into this. It's time to go nuts. Give me metal! Marth, come with me. Be shy now. Oh, where am I? I'm still down in the pool. Medusa! Such sounds, such sights. I suspect Babs will take this golden opportunity to move to another island. She looks like a beholder. That's a deep nerd cut. Hands up in chat if you know what I'm talking about. Time to expose the nerds. I'll try the first DQB once I find the Switch version on a nice sale. As you should. Super fun game. End up, I know. Yeah, I figured you guys might. Hold on. I feel like I should know. Well, you've got two chances to know. Either you know it from your youths, or you looked it up because they made a reference to it in a Futurama episode once and you were confused. Well, I don't think they called it by name in the Futurama episode. It just kind of appeared. It was funny. So beautiful, so seductive. She has stolen their house. She must be stopped. She must be stopped. Creepy. What's with all the commotion, says Dougie. She's a fire in her laser! Babs, no! Babs got stoned at the party. There's always one. I'll leave. You'll never shine again, never show seeds, sow seeds of chaos again. From this moment on, you are just another stone. Did you first learn about... Yeah, there. When did you first learn about the beholders? No, I knew from my youth. I had friends who played. And I played a couple of games with them, but never really got into it big time. But yeah. Can we limit to 1 pun per hour? Hell no. Googled it, not what I thought it was, not nerdy enough. Womp womp. She knows how to rock. Yeah, it's a rock show now. Not as good as mine, but still funny. Oh, Babs, what happened to you? That was her, wasn't it? The children of Argon's infamous underseer, the Medusa. Why has she shown her face? Well, I wouldn't say face, really. I thought she hid away underground, too cowardly to ever come to the surface. Who cares why? What matters just... What? Who cares why? It's the what matters. Just look what Medusa's done. How could any... Bloody hell, the sentence. Oh, Babs, this is all my fault. Well, she's a better match for you now. She's made of stone just like you, dude. What are you upset, big guy? And all through the night, the residents of Grumbledon tried to break the stony curse placed upon Babs, but their efforts are all in vain. All the joy and energy that Babs is dancing in the down revival gave to Mice is lost overnight. Goldilocks is overcome with sadness and anger, but in his eyes the fires of determination burn brightly. Then morning comes, giggity. First your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Right then. Now what do we got to do? I wasn't expecting to do any magic stuff till the next island, I guess. Or is that we take her back in stone form? Why is she hovering? I guess the game is programmed to put her on the mound of dirt that used to be here before I cleared it away. We should put some blocks under her so it doesn't look so distracting. Me feel bad. Deep thinking. Me want to help Babs. Want to defeat Medusa. And Medusa gone, full strength return. If strength return, maybe can lift curse. Save Babs. You don't want that Medusa is dead as much as you do, but how are we supposed to fight her when she's holed up in her underground lair all the time? That's not our only problem. Look at the miners. The morale's rock bottom. Whoa! Our shining light has disappeared, and our daily diggings will surely follow suit. It's like we're right back to square one. Alright, you builder, must build special thing. Bring Medusa to surface. Ooh. Oh, the Medusa hates anything that's dolly and sushi. Maybe a bright, beautiful building? Yeah, figured as much. Building with all the metals we've collected so far, right? Won't be able to resist mincing up here to try and turn the stone. I want to build another bar, but this time out of gold. Gold bar. It's a fabulous idea. Medusa will be up here to oogle it in a shot. Sounds like an excellent plan. But where would we build it? This town's too tiny. No spaces for a big building. Just handle that. Digby, Dougie, get your lazy behinds over here. What do you want, Murph? Can't see we're angry right now. We're hurting right in the emotions. Don't give over. We need to get up there and clear those rocks out of the way. Well, it needs space for a new building. Ooh, it's going to overlook the entire town. You what? All the way up there? Got a problem with that? No, it's just... I'm lazy. Listen here, you two. Stop being so pathetic. You're supposed to be the life and soul of this town, but all I can see is a pair of snivelling shadows. Sort yourselves out. That's what Babs would have wanted. Yeah, right, Marif. Imagine what Babs would say if she saw us like this. Yes, we need to kick the chuff. We need to focus on saving Babs instead of wallowing in self-pity. Attaboy. That's alright. Come with me. Let's get cracking. Punching the rock. Not bad. You should give us plenty of space for a new building. Oh, you're up, Violet. Show us what you got in mind. Remember, it needs to be something special enough to inspire the miners to coax the Medusa out of hiding. Think. Sketchy, sketch. Superhuman leap. Alright. Wow, that doesn't give much away, does it? Gold bar level 1. Ah, it's going to be like the first chapter where we do it level by level. I wonder if it's also going to be built by the town, or if I have to build it myself this time. Doesn't look so bad. Don't see anything we don't have so far. We got down the track here. Recipes for all those. Bubbles. Yep. Meat feast. Don't have that yet. Or, I mean, don't have a fungus board, do we? I think I ate it though. I'll have to make another one. Raviolis. Yeah, so it's the meat feast is the only thing we're missing. Have to figure out that recipe. That shouldn't be too hard. Obviously meat from one of the bunnies, plus something else. Different kind of meat, maybe? Who knows? We'll find out. Goodness gracious me, that's positively spiffy. What are you looking at? But you zoomed around to see who you're looking at. We're down on the ground. Here he comes. That thing's huge! You want to make it all out of gold. Amazing. What a fantabulous idea. Something that shiny will drive the Medusa Machineer. Troll up here and flush once it's finished. It's impressive. Out of that bunch of muscleheads capable of appreciating such a classy pub. Oh. Here he comes. This place be proper swanky when it's done. Oh, we got a lot of town people, haven't we? Cool, I'm really gonna build us another pub. It's gonna help Babs too. Thanks, mate. Wahaha, I love it. I'm even gonna help build it. There we go. That's that. We're through with the Jordan of Argon. We're going to help what with the new pub and save our beloved Babs. Yeah. That's a noise. On-track minds, the love of you. But thank you, Violet. Maybe you guess already, but have new favor to ask. With gold bar 3. Build the gold bar. Gold bar, make everyone happy. Medusa not like gold. Medusa not like happy. Medusa come here, defeat Medusa, save Babs. Need your help, Violet. Gold bar. There's one thing I don't quite get. Just finished turning Goldie Rocks to solid gold. If this Medusa hates shiny things so much, why did she turn Babs to stone and not him? Isn't it obvious? Because she's the zooziest, most fortuney thing on this whole island. Goldie Rocks is a boner only. But Babs is the light of these. I wish there was a patch to make this guy speak, just not in gibberish. When that monster turned the metal to stone all those years ago, it tore the hope right out of our hearts. We had nothing, nowhere to go. That's when we turned to the Children of Argon. Now that beastly brute has done the same to Babs to fill our hearts with darkness once more. Ain't gonna happen this time. Work together. We'll save Babs for sure. In Crimbledon's darkest days, that girl was our beacon of hope. And she still is, now more than ever. Please, Violet, Maroth, everyone, save me, daughter. Save our Babs. Save Babs together. Build gold. Yes, I know, Jesus. Get the point already. Gold bar. Building. Done. Let me do it. Yeesh. It's high time we got stuck in a building in the blueprint for the gold bar. Certainly striking design. Can't shake the feeling that it doesn't look quite finished. I can fire a field. We built the daily tree in 3 stages. Maybe Violet's still figuring out what the final build will look like. Hold it. Suppose that makes sense. Trust to come up with the perfect way to finish off the gold bar in due time. For now, let's get cracking with what we've got. We've all agreed to lend a hand with the construction. We can make a start. Should give the others an idea of what's expected of them. And while you're doing that, me and the lads will go off and search for some of the materials we'll need. Me too. I'll stand around sucking a thumb while everyone else is working. Brooklyn claustrophobia or no, I'm coming with you, Dougie. For Babs' sake. How do you conquer your fears, dickhead? My deaf brain is reading that dialogue as camel case. It's really confusing. I don't know what camel case is. I don't know that much about coding. Never come across the term camel case. To me, it just reads like that thing where, like the SpongeBob meme, where people use alternate caps to imply derpy sarcasm. This is camel case. Also, it's just using capitals where spaces should be, or something. Chances are they'll be gone for a while. You have to find out your own materials for the moment, but I'm sure you're resourceful enough to take care of that. Pay close attention to your blueprint when you're placing the gold blocks. Once you've placed about 50 of them, it should give the others a rough idea of what to do. Then the fun will really begin. Get building, Violet, and you'll know when the lads are ready to take over. Alright. How many gold blocks do I already carry? That would be a total of none. Might want to start with building a nice way up and down there. Did he say 50? I think he said 50. I'm going to make 70. Surely I'm going to need more eventually. What till I odds the third level will be a 20-meter tall statue of Babs? Wouldn't that be awesome? Some ladders. Apparently they went straight into the bag. How many extra ladders did I just build? Oh, I had 2 left. Did I leave a gap over here? I did leave a gap over here. Right. This is where we'll put the ladder up. Wrong button. Let's see here. Use it. worked just fine. Oops. I'll give you 5 out of 2. What? Actually, speaking of which, speaking of numbers, and X number out of Y number, everyone see the new Star Trek trailer this morning? Star Trek Picard trailer. It's pretty good. Didn't know Jerry Ryan was going to be in it, I have to admit. Very happy about that. Always did like 7 of 9. I suppose we've got a path over here, don't we? We've got stairs over through there. That's probably where it's supposed to be. That's why this gap is here. Alrighty. Gold. Gold brick. Alright. Now, which way is which, do you think? Lost orientation, but I'm pretty sure this is where we need to go. Yep. Saw it, counted 3 returning characters already. Well, he wasn't in the trailer, but Frakes is coming back as well. We already knew he was going to be writing or directing and/or writing some episodes. I think he's executive producer as well, maybe. Usually gets credit like that. But yeah, Riker is coming back as well, which is no surprise. And so is Troy. We're in Sirit? How do you say her last name again? It's been so long. Yeah, Troy is coming back as well, apparently. And I wouldn't be shocked to see guest starring other characters as we go as well. Like, I'd be shocked if we didn't see Geordie at some point. As far as regular characters go, you know. I wish I knew which way around I was building. I can't quite tell. You have to find some sort of key. Right, so that corner, front corner there is missing 1. So that'll be that. So we're looking at it this way around, right? Alright. Yeah, seems like that. 2, 3 in, and then another double. Oh, that's 50. Coolsies. My question is, was that Data or B4? It was both. I mean, it says in the trailer, Picard says, you know, Data gave his life, and then we see Data's bits. So Data's definitely dead, but in the comic book series that followed on for Next Gen, which is not counted as canon for this show, I don't think, Data's personality did eventually take over B4's body. And at some point beyond that, Data became integrated with the Enterprise D itself and became like a holographic AI and lost his physical form altogether. And was basically captaining the ship himself with a holographic crew of himself, with just him and Geordie, I think it was, for some time. Never read it, but I do remember reading synopsises and stuff. But yeah, what we get in the show, I suspect will be a hybrid. It'll be Data-like in many ways, but it will be canonically a separate character. It won't just be Data 2.0. It will be son of Data, basically. So that's the whole thing of Data. He wanted to be human. And in being born, learning to develop friendships and relationships with other people of the crew, even a sexual relationship at one point, discovering emotions with the whole Data lore thing, and then finalizing with his death. That's the entire human experience, right? Start out as an innocent child, get wiser, relationships, friends, family, and then you die. And also part of the human experience is, of course, leaving behind a kid, which he tried to do at one point in the show, didn't go so well, but B4 is kind of like his kid, you know. Tried to give it as much of his knowledge as he could, but ultimately B4 was on his own recognizance. I thought Data was like... No, Data is... how was it phrased in the show? Fully equipped or fully functional. I forget what the exact phrasing was, but yeah, he's fully capable of the act of physical love, if not emotional love at most points. I always hoped it was B4 hadn't finished ingesting data. Yeah, it might take some time for... Or to have taken some time for B4. I mean, there was that humming and whistling bit at the end of the Insurrection, what it was, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Early next year, we'll see. We'll find out for sure. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. Brent Spiner does look a bit funny in the makeup, though. Because Brent Spiner has aged, obviously, as have all the people, because time has passed. So, while you can do a certain amount with makeup, his face is still fuller, because men's faces, well, actually, men's and females' faces tend to, but men especially, tend to fill out and get wider and broader as we age. So, yeah, it looked a bit off-putting still. I'm sure we'll get used to it. Jerry Ryan looked amazing, though. Holy gods. Always loved her with her hair down when she was 7 of 9. Looks like you're making decent progress. Dougie, Digby, and the others should be back soon with more materials. We'll all be able to join in. Oh, Violet, look what we found. What did you find? Where are you? Coming up the ladders I made, or around the side? Oh. Hey, using ladder! Yay! Putting back a bunch of materials for building the gold bar. Wheeze. Stick what we found in them chests. Whoosh. What chests? That chest. I brung back a bleeding boatload of gold. And me. And then I gonna turn it into gold brick blocks for you. Oh, good. I don't even have to smelt the stuff. Hooray! Made so much bleeding carpet. So many curtains. Fingers are bleeding. Don't get me started on the golden braziers. Sorry, braziers. I have to stick with the mispronunciation. Slaving over an hot bonfire making meat. Oh, they made the meat feast for me. Never mind then. Don't even have to learn the recipe. Hooray! Don't forget, Violet, we're all fighting for Boss Babs' affections, and we're here. And our number one rival, we ain't gonna let you do this alone. Get the glory. We're with you all the way. Until your inevitable betrayal. What is this? Wunderbar. Now we've got everything we need to build the gold bar. We can all follow your lead and set to work. Yeah, but what do you need me to do? And leave the rest up to us, Violet. We'll follow the blueprint to the block. Complete. Violet, do you know we're still rivals, yeah? Ain't exactly in our interest to have you acting all heroical around Babs. Heroical? But the thing is, we're down and out. We ain't got a chance saving Babs. Please, you gotta help. Act heroical for all our sakes. These guys are weird. I give you this to stick around and steal Babs, but they're practically begging for your help. Not only that, I will say they're terrified by the dark and the monsters and the tunnels themselves, but they still throw themselves down there every day. I don't get it. What drives them to do this stuff? Something the matter, Marov? Get a problem? He's always got a problem, don't he? He's made of problem. Because if not, we need to pull our fingers out and get this guy finished. Save Babs. Headache coming on. Gold braziers, didn't Leah wear one of those back in Return of the Journey? Yep. And Madonna at one point, I think, too. Was Madonna ever wear a gold one? I don't remember. Good builders here now, Violet. You have the gold bar's construction to us. In fact, while we're working away here, there's something I want you to ask you, sure. Spotted there's a few gaps in the blueprint right around those braziers. Where did you have a plan? What did you put there? Oh. Light boxes, you say? You need them to be red. Is there a oasis nearby where you can find red dye? Ah. I know where I can find red flowers, and surely they are the source of the red dye, I imagine. Or not. So to the south and west, to the other side of the bay. If you climb to the top of that watchtower, you could probably glide all the way over with your... Oh, yeah, I forgot about my windbreaker. Completely forgot I had that thing. Once you've found the oasis, bring back 10 pots of red dye. And take care, this rather nasty slime who makes the oasis his home and he doesn't take too kindly to intruders. Whee! Ouch. I can't believe I forgot I could fly. Glide. So, what other next-gen characters would you guys like to see return? I would love to see Brian come back. He was always good value. And with 7 of 9, we're obviously not restricted to just next-gen characters. I wonder if Chainway is going to make a cameo. I know Kate Mulgrew has said she'd be happy to come back if they ever asked her for whatever reason. Then again, that just might be one of those nice little interview answers that actors like to give. Oh, actually, let's... take out 2 of those, I think. Let's give Babs something to stand on, shall we? Did you just need... I think we needed 3. That's better. Doesn't look so goofy now. Right then. Worf. Oh, Barkley would be good. I really did like how Barkley's character arc continued in... Son of Ladder? I guess so. Continued in Voyager as well. What's that dude doing these days? I feel like I haven't heard anything from... actor's name who played Barkley. What was it? Dr. Crusher? I don't know about Dr. Crusher. Wesley, though. Let's see Wesley all grown up. I mean, as much as his character was a bit of an annoyance for a lot of his earliest time on the show, we all do like Wesley, Will Wheaton, don't we? And I'm sure Will will be happy to come back and do it. Murdoch. Can't remember his name. What about Will? Yeah, Wesley. That's what we're just talking. Wesley Crusher. Alright, I guess we just leap from here. Go, draw distance, go! Make those cactuses appear. Actually, this would be a good spot to compare the PlayStation version to the Switch version, see what that draw distance is like. I imagine it's a little bit better on the PlayStation. King Slime! Oh, he got me. Oh, he slowed me down! My agility's all gone. I'll just take the hit then. I'll tank him. Slime's up! Come on then. It's surprised for you getting inundated with questions. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Will Wheaton is probably doing nothing but answering questions about that show. Alright, we've got a plan to save Babs. First we lure the Medusa out of... Yes, we know this already. Just out of that hole, remember? Now she's in a hole of her own. Well, she's on a plinth, actually, but metaphorically, I suppose you're right. And that sound would be my mate finally waking up to the news that I sent him this morning about the trailer. Yeah, that's right. Sent my mate a message at 6:30 AM on a Sunday because the Star Trek trailer released. As long as I don't get Dr. Polanski back in. I don't know. I feel like she'd be worth a revisit. I mean, Polanski as a character was fairly ugh. But I feel like it'd be a good opportunity for her to re-explore, re-examine what she learned first time around, and you know, with B4/Data, whatever the situation is there. You know, what's changed in her life since she had that sort of revelation. And is she going to call him Data again, just for shits and giggles? One is my name, one is not. Anyone I don't want to reappear? Ooh, that's a good question. Who do we not want to come back? I don't know. Who did I always roll my eyes at when it was their turn for a character arc or something? I don't know if there's anyone. What if they found a way to bring Tasha Yar back? A third version of her. So we had the, actually, that would have been a show as well. A show about the Enterprise B. Could live without O'Brien? Oh, I don't know about that. O'Brien really came into his own in Deep Space Nine. Especially his friendship with the Doc. O'Brien became a much nicer character. What about his daughter, though? If she chose to go into Starfleet, she'd be at least an ensign by now. What was her name? Can't remember what Brian's daughter's name was. Keep wanting to say Yoko, but it's definitely not Yoko. The arc with Keiko was a bit, yeah. His whole relationship with Keiko was a bit, sometimes. But O'Brien himself, and O'Brien and Bashir together. I feel like Bashir would, whatever his bloody name was, the actor's name was, I feel like he'd come back if you asked him. Because he still seems happy to do the nerdy acting stuff, because he was Ra's al Ghul in Gotham, of course. Sorry, Ra's al Ghul, as they pronounce it in that show for some reason. Or actually, I think it depends on who you talk to. Is that Mewtwo over there? Mewtwo! Mewtwo's got an axe. Okay, we have to go find out what that thing is. First, we're going to sleep away the night. If I remember to bring my bed, I did. Doesn't that look like Mewtwo's silhouette, though? You can't tell me that doesn't look like Mewtwo's silhouette. Also, Patrick Stewart. Sorry, Sir Patrick Stewart, Anya. Sir Patrick Stewart. But yeah. Always nice to have Patrick Stewart in basically anything. I love him in American Dad. His character, Avery Bullock, so fucking funny. Look, I've got girl boobs. Alright. Not Mewtwo. Not quite the dragon I was expecting either. Nothing in there. Let's go see how dangerous it is. On a scale of, oh shit, I regret everything. Super strong monster appears. Woohoo! That's not so bad. This hitbox is a bit fucked. Yeah, we can do this. Oh shit. No, 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 no! Run away! Whoa! Definitely run away. And you suck at kiting, Maroth. Jump slash! Ow. Hey, easy. Ooh, we got fucking dragon meat. Dragon's Bane. Strangely shaped weapon that's wonderful for warding off worms. Plus 52 attack. Nice! Extra damage to dragons. Totally worth doing that. Didn't take much damage, actually. What do we got? Scaly Snake, Dragon Scale. Awesome. I wonder if we should do that again. Is 3 Dragon Scale enough for that recipe we just signed? Let's find out. Actually use the Buildpedia for once. Let's see here. Dragon Scale 3. We need 1 to make it. Fucking brilliant. I have a dragon sword, dragon sword, dragon sword. I'm gonna have a dragon sword for me. I might as well just have a poke around this way, see if there's anything else cool going on. I loved him in Logan. Yeah, Sir Patrick Stewart was also very good in Logan. Seeing that arc come to a full close was lovely. Such a good performance too. Such an amazing performance. You told me I watch this game, I'm going to run out and buy it. That is the correct response. Ow. Yeah. Am I going to get myself in trouble if I try and swim for that? Oh, we're fine. Alrighty. That's interesting. Did not mean to do this, but see what happens anyway. Oh, there's gold down there somewhere. Yeah, okay. We can't hurt anything here. Alright, so we can't dig up those plants. What about you? Ha! Can we squish him? No. And we put this in the middle. Sure can. What does that get us? Oh shit. You sank to my death there. Can I pick up these plants? Sure can't. But I can crush the plants. That's a start. Except I can't crush that one. Or that one. Okay, so this definitely has something to do with the puzzle, but what? What if I fill in the blank? No. What if I fill in the blank with this? Yes. Oh, it was tic-tac-toe! It was connect 3. That was the secret. I got a diagonal white line. What's the stomper all about then? Was it just to teach us we can get seeds by doing this? Move. Oh, still can't get those. Alright then, I'll just take my medal and go, shall I? What's this one? Who will be playing Dax? Well, that's the thing about Dax. Could be anyone. I doubt we'll see Dax, though. We might if Worf comes along, but... Oh, this was the solution. I thought it was going to be another puzzle. Yeah. No, can't do that. Yep, can't do that. Okay. So it just had a cheat sheet over here. That's all that was. Weird. Alright, I think I'm done exploring for now. I can always come back. You got a fast travel point and everything. If I can somehow find this game around 50 AUD, might be able to convince the bank manager, the missus, that I need it. Well, I don't know about that. Might be able to get the first game for that price at this point. We should then have a USA trip booked. Nice. Yeah, save your money for that. The game's always going to be around. Unless you could manage to save a copy up for the plane trip. Played on the Switch on the plane on the way over. It was interesting since the question me and a couple of mates had, what would happen if a telepath suffered degenerative brain illness? Yeah, I think it's been approached in the comics a few times. I don't think with Professor X ever before, but pretty sure in the X-Men they've done that a couple of times. Speaking of telepaths with issues with their brain, you guys been watching Legion, haven't you? Because it's friggin' amazing! And, where'd my quest go? I was upstairs. Sounds like a perfect opportunity for a listen to your woman's speech. Yeah, those always go well. Oh wait, I have to... forgot the message. Sure, he's just pinging me. Just pinging me. Oh! He's going to trade me. Apparently there's a new trailer for Watchmen as well. TV series, not movie. Check that out when I'm not streaming. And the red dye. Just so you know, there are a fair few shades of dye out there which you can use to change the colour of lots of different items. So as for the nice red light boxes, hold off placing them until the blueprint's complete. And you can apply the finishing touches. We don't want to get in the way of the builder when she's hard at work. Well, that's right. I haven't showed you how to use the dye yet. Well, suffice to say, you'll need a special workstation. I'm sure an expert like a builder like you can figure out the rest. No idea what Legion is. Okay, Legion is a TV series based on Professor X's son in the comics, who's superhero. Well, not superhero because he was never really a superhero. Legion. David is his name. Yeah, Professor X had a son, David. Incredible telepathic powers, but not the most stable of individuals. He's been approached in a couple of different ways. He was in the movies, kind of. He was supposed to be David, but... but yeah, Legion is an incredible TV show, unlike anything you'll probably ever see. It is staged and filmed through the lens of someone who is not entirely mentally stable. So everything's kind of a little bit eclectic and off-kilter and weird and goofy, and it's just shot so beautifully. You need to see it. Legal streaming services? In Australia? I don't think so. It's on FX in the States. I don't know whether it's a streaming service here. Definitely not on Netflix or Amazon, which is the two I pay for. So I get it through other means. As I recall, Legion has multiple... Yeah, in the comics he does. And each personality comes with a different power and things like that. But that's not the way he's done in the TV series. It's awesome. Really, 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 really good TV. Tinting ton. Cauldron for cut-off, crafting colourful dicer. Easy done. 8 colours to choose from. Here it is. Earth and oil. Oh no. Can these next level monsters break my iron wall? Seems like that's a no. You got nothing, bitches! Oh yeah, I need to build my dragon sword as well. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright. Where are we going to put this? Might have to move the anvil. What if it's going to interfere with me getting to the smelter? Probably not. Right? Probably not. Best in category. To make it easy to find out what you want at the crafting station on the Isle of Awakening, recipes are divided into a number of different categories. Huh. Let's see. Alright, that seems fairly straightforward when we get around to that. For now, though. Brand new sword. So we're currently rocking class. So it's not a big upgrade, but it's a cool upgrade. Exotic weaponry. Oh, we got a fish from somewhere too. Didn't even see getting that. Also cook the fish up, or save it just in case we need it for some sort of other recipe. Yeah. Dragon's Bane. Zoom in, camera. Look at that sword. Got a horizontal grip on the thing too. Is there a special name for that kind of sword? I don't think... Has such a sword existed in the world of IRL? That sort of horizontal grip to it. Have you ever seen it in sci-fi and stuff, and fantasy? Either way, cool sword. Right, quest lines. Good news, Vonnet. The first stage of the gold bar is nearly complete. There's just one job left to do. Light boxes. Goodbye. A few regular light boxes. Yes, we get all that already, thank you. Need 8 light boxes, one for each of those gaps. 8 light boxes, coming on up. Hitting Medusa's an abomination instead of a dragon? Yeah. The extra dragon strength would have helped her against her. Alright, lights. Oh, I can only make 6. What am I short on? Glass. Ooh. I've actually finally managed to run out of glass. It's all those windows. And you says, I also played the demo last night. Decided I'm most certainly getting this game. Yeah. That'll happen. Man, with all these NPCs about, starting to see that frame rate chug. All these buildings. Starting to just get a little bit choppy in town here. It's not so bad. I'd place it at about 25 FPS or so. Bit distracting, but again, doesn't really hurt this game as far as playability goes. It hasn't been an issue in combat yet, so forgiveness for the sake of portability. Okay. Lighting. That's red. 8 of. It's a pretty straightforward interface. Oh, they don't change the icon, they just give you a little red dot down the corner of the icon. I guess that's an efficient way to do it. But it gets, yeah, it's better in handheld because it's only pushing 720 around instead of 1080. Yeah, if you don't care about portability, I would certainly recommend getting this on the PlayStation. It runs better there. But, as I keep saying every time this question comes up, I'd much rather have the opportunity to go portable. For this type of game, especially. So I'm quite happy. Wait, why can't I get my blueprint to come up? I guess it just tells me how to place them anyway. Nope. Also nope. For crying out loud, where did I rip that from? There we go. I'm getting all weird and clumsy with my controls for some reason. There we go. Da, 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 da. What, no congratulations? Oh, here it comes. Those red lights are rather handsome. They really are. They really, really are. First stage of the gold bar is finally finished. It's shiny and sparkly, and this is only the start. When this pub's complete, be sure to get the Medusa out of her lair, and once we defeat her, yes, yes, we know. Don't go over it again, please. Something I want to say about that tinting ton of yours. As long as you've got the dye, you can use that to change the colour of many different items. Yes, I figured that out already. Can't dye everything, mind you, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't experiment. Oh, ho, 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 ho. High five. So the gold bars, the gold bars in the red light district, I suppose. Yeah, up here on the mountaintop, out of prying eyes of the view of the regular town. Probably have a little private dancing bar back there somewhere. Or massages. Get in. We've done and finished the best bleeding blueprint. Not half bad, eh? Those look pretty good, actually. Gotta admit. Pretty fancy. If we can keep the place up, finish the gold bar in no time. The sooner we can defeat Medusa, the better. Doing the save Babs, yes, I know. We're doing it save Babs. I know. Oh, I'm thinking of something. Seems pretty chuffed with myself, don't I? Let's have a look here. More gold bricks. Lots more gold bricks. Tiles. Saloon door. More red light boxes. Alright. Nothing I don't already have access to, Oxlings, so I wonder what the quest is going to be. Yeah, I don't know. Can't tell what the next quest is going to be. I don't see anything that's going to need to be dyed a different colour. So we're not collecting all the different dyes, maybe. No, one way to find out. Let's just continue the quest line. Ooh, I see you found a use for them windows I made. How lovely do they look. I suppose you'll be needing more gold brick blocks now. Thought we made more than enough. Still, it's nice to see all our hard work weren't wasted. Mother by Violet, have you heard the Crumbledon's famous tale of love and loss? Sad story, dark story, a little scary. Once a lady with love along here. Yeah, we heard this story already. It's all creepy and stuff. Some woman with long hair strangled her boyfriend and left him in the mine and whatnot. Some people think it's just a silly story, but we think there's a grain of truth to it. Maybe 2 grains, is. We think the maiden was the Medusa and the man was Goldilocks. It's all true. Medusa fall in love with me, but she no kill me. She make take my power and break my precious. Oh, wow. What a cute way to tie in that story. Well done, writers of Dragon Quest Builders 2. Very clever. Smarty pants. Look at you with your narrative twists. So that's what the other half of the flute was doing all the way underground in Temple. Mm-hmm. She must have had it. Held onto it as some sort of keepsake. We knew it. It was a true story after all. Goldilocks was a handsome playboy all along. So that's why she turns shiny stuff to stone. Seems she let them feelings fester, and that turned to hatred. Don't matter if you're human or monster. Love don't never change. God damn it! So clever. I love it. Did not see that one coming. We've had enough talk of monsters and love lives today. We've got to pop the build. Sure do. Now that the second stage of blueprint is in place, we can start working straight away. It's a big job, but us Crumbledonians aren't afraid of a little hard work. In fact, it's what we live for. Alright, about to begin construction. While we're handling that, how are you planning on keeping busy? Can't have you sitting around twiddling your thumbs. Maybe you could think of something else to add to the gold bar while we're busy building it. Ah. Blue light boxes. Alright, they went on the blueprint, but... Got me! You got me! I guess we are going after all the dice. First red, then blue. Are you going through the colours of the rainbow? You build a sure a different breed, that's for sure. It's a gay bar! We're building a gay bar! We're filling it with all rainbow colours. Ha! Needs a big blue dye for that. Problem is, having a clue where to find any. Maybe we can help. We've an inkling where you might find some. You know, there's the underground lake near there, very near. You know, there's tunnels like the backs of our hands. There's a heel slime that lives by the water. He loves splishing and splashing. Perhaps it might be able to tell you exactly where the blue dye is hiding. I got near the waterfall, right? Sounds a good lead of any. Get down to the underground lake and see if we can find 15 pots of blue dye. Frame rate is not doing well. Let's start a war. Oh man! How long has it been since I've heard that song? You! I want to take you to a gay bar! Man. That's... Oh, when was that? I feel like 92 or something way back when. I remember it coming on the radio and my mum getting very uncomfortable. Because her kids were in the car and here comes a song about a gay bar and she was... Well... I wouldn't call her enlightened. In fact, some of the words I would use would be racist, shitty, bigoted. But yeah, she did not like when that song came on the radio when we were in the car. Was that like 2004? No. Unless I'm thinking of a different song. Pretty sure it was... God damn it. Now I have to find out. Gay bar song. Electric Six, yep, that's them. Oh shit, it was 2003, recorded in 2001, so maybe I'm thinking of a different song. I don't think I would have been in the car at 2003. Must have been something else. My story's mixed up. Damn it. Memory's a weird thing. Yeah, I was like a decade off. Now I need to know what the song was. There was one song I'm really freaked out over. Don't want you kids listening to that filth. Put ideas in your head. Yeah. And, I came back at her... with the old Kiss devil worshipping thing from the earlier 70s, you know, when she was younger. Nothing shuts a person down like pointing out the hypocrisy. Hello, Gooman. How are you enjoying life above ground? If I had to choose, I'd pick the subterranean life over slime. The want to hear is perfect moisturizer. Skin all soft and slimy, not to mention blue. Something in it. Why don't you jump in, see what it could be? Go on, and gunk yourself. Yes, I already saw it. Mr. Marco. Air. You make blue dye out of that blue stuff? Isn't it the same blue stuff we got before? Nope. It's not the shiny blue stuff, different blue stuff. Alright then. I don't know what it can get before you down. Well, you have a breath bar, so I don't think depth is a thing, but there was at least one place in the game where it said, "Oh, this is too deep to swim. Don't swim here. You're gonna die." Not sure whether it actually would kill you if you jumped into it though, because I didn't risk it not wanting to die. Not that there's much punishment in this game for a death. Still, it's the principle of the thing. Anything else? You miss anything? Oh yeah, some. We've got one enough for our needs, but just to save us ever coming back here. Right, I feel like that's all most of the obvious stuff, right? Oh, except for that. Yeah. Where did it go? Did I pick it up? Must have picked it up. Looks like we got it all. Well, there's still the obvious stuff. Up we go. Wait, can I warp straight to the quest marker? Sure can't. Went to a gay bar once. It wasn't really my scene. Felt really duty bound to visit and give them my custom. Yeah, I've never been to a gay bar. I used to frequent a golf nightclub, which is very, very gay friendly. I sure got my bum groped by some dude who had what you might call boundary issues. And probably too much tequila. You must find the blue dye. Means you can make some light boxes, put finishing touches to the pub. As soon as you finish your blueprint, you can find out the best place. Oh wow, those windows are fantastic. Look at this. That's awesome. It's just how we say hello. Good old-fashioned bum groping. Where the lights gone? I've lost them. Oh, there. It didn't actually tell us how many we need. Oh, there it goes. Now it'll tell us how many we need. Alright, where is he? Where'd he go? You know what's tanking the frame rate? Let me zoom in that camera all the way out. Notice the frame rate tanked when I did that right there. Second stage of the gold bar is pretty much complete, Violet. Sorry to keep you waiting. Much you light boxes? Yes, yes, yes. How many? 14. Thank you. Uh-oh. Not uh-oh. I picked up a bunch of glass. Lighting. Blue. 14. Splishy splashy. Alright, let's test this. Oh yeah. It's the having to draw everything else when I'm zoomed out that's really tanking that frame rate. That's why it's been inconsistent. Oh well. I'll take the hit so I can see what I'm doing a bit better. Where else? All the way back here? Ooh. That's very cool. This place looks awesome! I want a bar like this. So lush. You gonna have a dancing stage up here or something, I reckon? You can't figure out how to get in. Where's the entrance? Come on, you can do it. There you go. Pathfinding win. Those blue light boxes are absolutely tremendous. With them in place, the second stage of the gold bar is complete. But say, you've done a top draw job building this place. You might just be good as you are. Every block we place takes a step closer to the final battle with the Medusa. Have you thought about how to fight her? Well, I've got a dragon sword now. I thought I might use that. Also, what you did to Babs, it's highly likely she'll have the same stony shenanigans on us. Let me guess, we have to make special glasses with dyed lenses in them to protect us from Medusa magic. That's how I would write this game. When there's some way to block her glare, deflect it somehow, some special piece of equipment you could use. It's probably going to be some sort of shiny shield, actually. So that's what it was in the actual... I was going to say historical, but not historical. The actual Legends of Medusa was using polished shields as mirrors, right? Ooh, you've started the gold bar. Hey, Jesper. Yeah, but we decided it's not just a gold bar, it's a gay bar. Because not only is it made of gold and incredibly ostentatious, but they're making us put rainbow lights around the place. We've got red and blue so far. I don't know whether we have to going to do every colour that's available to us in lights, but probably at least one more colour. And after it's finished, I'm going to go back and put in more rainbow lights. I think I'll switch them out. Make it a proper gay. This town needs a gay bar. There's been a lot of innuendo so far with some of these miners. Talking about rubbing each other down and sleeping so their biceps touch each other and shit like that. Very, very clear that at least a few of these miners are quite comfortable with the company of other men, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So yeah, this is definitely have to be the gay bar of the town. More Babs for me. Oh wait, no. My character's female too, so I guess I belong here as well if I want to get with Babs. Right? How are we doing the headcanon on this? Are you trying to invent something already? Don't know if it would surprise your abilities, just what you do. I'm not trying to invent something, I'm trying to eat my shield apparently. Hom yum yum. Big cookie shield. Something I want you to have, a little keepsake of mine, maybe to help you figure something out. Ooh, what you got? Chunk of mystery metal. Found in the tunnels when I was a lad, tougher than any metal I've ever seen, but still haven't figured out what it's for, or how to work it. And it's a long shot, but I thought it might help you invent something we can take down the Medusa. Ooh. As long as I don't have to give up my dragon sword already, I'm fine. Plus, what's more gay than a giant dancing sack in a bar? Get your sack out on the dance floor. Is that how the gays do it? I don't know. Like I said, I've never been to a gay bar, so... Is that how it's done?
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby
Was that your experience the one time you went to a gay bar, Jammers? People get their sack out
Rainbow,
on the dance floor?
The Golden Gay Bar. Rainbow.
Golden Gay Bar. What an excellent name for it. We're going to have to put a sign up outside for it. Oh no, we can't write whatever we like on signs in this game, can we? They're all preset. Damn it. Well, headcanon. The Golden Gay Bar. Yes, a licking sack as well. Sack tonguing. Okay, we should stop before I get banned. Oh, that's a good freeze frame on him. Goodness me, it's supposed to be spellbinding back when I was a devotee of the Children of Hagon. Such radiant beauty was the highest heresy. It's the zoochiest thing I ever did, Vada. This will rub that Medusa up the wrong way for sure. Lure her out, finish her off. Strange feeling inside. Returning. He's out there beyond the window. Doing curls. Or trying to take a great big lumpy gold shit. Hard to tell from this angle. You want to fight Medusa. Beat Medusa. Lift curse on Babs. Save Babs. Please, Violet must finish bar. Nearly complete. Just a bunch of old men drinking alone. Oh. This looks like a regular bar, really. What do you know? The gays are just like us regulars. Who'd have thought? Who would have imagined they're people just like every other people's? Shocking turn of events. Oh. Well, that's not as pretty as I was hoping. Look at that. Oh, I see it. It's a fist. It's a big freedom fist. we going to make a big sign for the face up there? I hope we're going to make a big sign to put on that face up there. That's fucking adorable. So now it's the golden gay bar with a little bit of fisting. For the ladies. What was that? Someone say something? Wait. It's not a fist. It's open. It's not actually pulling a fist. It's you can. I mean, you can see through the end of it. Something for everybody in this gay bar. Something for everybody. I don't see any new materials either. Alright. Look at that. I spotted the blueprints in place. Once I got this thing finished, the gold bar will be ready to party in. How did you have come up with such a spiffing design, Val? I suppose your builders are just imbued with natural creativity. Children of Hargon always insisted that you were the sinful spawn of evil, but seeing this beautiful gold bar has convinced me there's not a speck of truth to that. Good for you, little creep. Get back to your windowed shower already. There's one thing I don't get. Children of Argon wanted to close down the mine. While there's hate for builders, why not spread stories about miners instead? Oh, didn't you know? Wouldn't even be a mine if it wasn't for one of Violet's kind. You see, Godorux was made by a builder who visited Crumbledon many... Oh, are we gonna... Is that what we're doing with the mystery metal? We're gonna make a new special golem? Probably not. Story true? Me never knew. Have no memory. Godorux is the reason the mines were filled with valuable metals in the first place. Surely that makes this builder one of the good guys. At first perhaps, but over time the islanders began squabbling over every speck. Yes, we know the story. Told the builder it was time to root out all our woes. It was a lie, of course. Like your scapegoat, trick us into accepting their wicked teachings. Pardon? If I knew they were lying, why did I believe them? Well, I suppose it was a case of when in Rippleport, it was the Rippleportians. Or perhaps, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not one to kick up a fuss. We'll see. Pull the same trick in Firefield. Seems like they do anything to get their way. Those loonies ain't tricking us no longer. From here on out, children of Violet. Devout believers in the power of Odin. Why is there a sack-looking townie? That's a story for another time. But this camera angle right here really tells the story. Well, Goldbar, nearly ready. One last effort. And that's not a necklace he has either. Those are a different kind of bead. Those blue beads he's carrying around? Yeah. Right, where's my quest giver? You are. Where are you going? Are you outside or inside? Outside. Come here. Well, Violet, Goldbar's moving ever closer to completion. Take care of the heavy lifting, same as before. Is there anything you want to do in the meantime? Anything you might need to find? Ooh, diamonds. Wasn't expecting that. No, they're as rare as hen's teeth. A million times more valuable. If I had the first clue where to find them, I wouldn't be standing around here, I'll tell you that. Someone say diamonds? Stop licking the ground. Oh, creep. Sushi stores of them all. Been trying to lull my loppers on them for years. I'm sure the Echo Flute will lead you right to where those fortuny little stones are hiding. Gymnastic bags and diamonds bring back 10. Desperate divided them with my own orbs. Easier said than done. Where are we supposed to blow the flute? Giggity. Need to be near the diamonds for it to work. It's funny you should screech that. I'm getting a funny feeling ever since I minced up here. Even minces around. If you ask me, the spot you're looking for is directly Ajax, very close by. Go on, give that flute a toot. Well. Everyone will get out of my way so I can actually change my tool. Laggy music again. Didn't see anything. I think I just heard an echo. Aha. Come on, Violet. Let's go take a closer look. Yes, let's. Boink! Stop looking at my dress. Such a smutty game. It can be. Gently smutty, though. Definitely heard the fluid echo coming from somewhere near here, Violet. Sounded a lot weaker than normal, though. Whereas buried here must be as deep as ours. Have to dig through that rock, so I'm out. Ain't gonna happen. We might be the world's best miners, but this job's too much even for us. Leave it to me. Smash any rock. Smash as deep as can be. 40 rock, smash! What the hell, dude? Sweet bunch, got a rocks. That's one deep hole. Giggity. Can't wait to see what's down there. You just want to help diamonds, help save Babs. Violet must find diamonds. Wait, you aren't actually thinking about jumping down there, are you? It's boiling hot, not to mention deep as. You get flattened like pancake, then burnt to a crisp. There'll be no crispy pancakes today, not if we use our windbreaker. All we have to do is throw ourselves into the bottomless lava pit and float all the way down to the bottom. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, right? What could possibly go wrong? Whee! Well, for a start, the camera could not show me what I'm landing on. Looks like we're okay. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Well done. When you so there's a lighting a fart on fire pun here somewhere. Windbreaker, lava, fire, burst into flames. There's a joke there somewhere. I can't get there. I can't make it. I was a big fool. Here we cave art. More importantly, who'd have the heater on down here? It's absolutely roasting. Must be why we fell. The windbreaker can't handle the heat. Guessing it's pretty useless down here. Well, just to find those diamonds without it. Come on, let's see if we can sniff them out. Ready? Would be all the way over there, wouldn't it? Alright then, let's see if we can path around. That would be helpful. Zooming out, thank you, camera. You gonna attack me, storm cloud thingies? Yes, you are. Come on then. Not storm clouds, flame clouds. Alright. Is it here, you reckon? Sure was. Huh. There's a wrinkle in the plan. It is a path. There is a path. This magma looks pretty dangerous, would you say? Wouldn't fancy going skinny dipping in there. Yeah, skinny dipping in molten rock. Not a good idea, Maroth. You're a genius. So glad you're here to help. Look at the face on the cloud. But building a bridge across would take forever. Maybe there's a way to cool it down. Come here. God damn it. Alright, a way to cool it down, you reckon? Well, if only there was a way to, I don't know, do this. That's interesting. Ah. Maybe that's not what it wants me to do. Maybe it wants me to move the water with my thingy. Wait, where's my bottomless pit? There we go. Now then. Yep, that works. So where does it actually want us to go? This is written on the scorched sign. Liquid lava underfoot. Step Orion, turn to soot. Cool the water, walk on heat. Pray feet be fleet, or cooked meat. Does that mean this melts again in a while? Sure does. Okay then. So where does it actually want us to go? Shooting at me. Boink. All right. There we go. That path all along. Oop, easy. Boing. And nice. Right, where to from here? Over there? This is interesting. Come on. There you go. Want to come out of that lava so I can actually hit you? Zoop. Alright, more fresh water there. So we're ready to dig that out. Man, this is a long journey. I'll double check our progress, actually. Ooh, that looks like a rainy DB monster over there. Yep, sure is. squidgy thing. Gotcha. Also, treasure chest. Going for it. Water here, for some reason. Alright, was this worth it? Yes, it was! Been a while since I've had one of these. Alright, let's go this way. Oh no, quickly. Ouch. There we go, safe as houses. Unless you kick me into the lava, of course. Eat my dragon sword! Well done. Is it delicious? Right. Safe. Good. Now then. Get your damn flute. And over there, which I imagine we have to go around that corner for. Didn't find out. Ah, missed one, did you? Yeah, I think I've gotten every seed of life so far. I think there's only one on every island. I think... Oh, I definitely got the one from the second one here. Dragon sword! Might be worth checking this way too. It's an alternate path? Oh, no, wait, there's something over here. Rail system. Up to something up there. Alright, let's go find the diamonds. That's probably our way out. Flamey dude! Alright then. Try some of this. Well, there's nothing. Oh, it hasn't touched him. Ah! Ha! Oh. Did not mean to double place. Who's pinging at me? Oh, there you are. Leave him alone. what a quest. There's the promised underground... how did they describe it? Not cathedral. Something. Well then. Whoa, what is this place? I remember someone back at base mentioning a forgotten shrine was the word they used. Disappeared. It's pretty cute. Something odd about this place. Feels strangely familiar, kind of like I'm coming home. Uh-oh. Oh, foreshadowing. In there, Violet. Monsters! And also I'm a bit worried about those gargoyles, because they do look quite like the ones that spat fire in the first game. Some dragon bones with us. Oh. Talk, shall we? Humans dare to fall on holy sanctum? Wait, I know. You're the same sinful creatures you built on the surface. Wherefore do you still explore these caverns? I thought your hopes had been dashed when the great and glorious Underseer turned your shining stone to stone. Means we must take it upon ourselves, deliver these fools to the abyss of despair, lest you eagerly seek. How about no? How about the column get out of my way? Did nothing. Oh shit! So lava is not instant death. That's good to know. Come on. Shooty shoots. The dragon's angry. Very angry. Aroth is down. Oh, shit. Thank you. Just the dragon to go. Can I revive you? I can carry you. Over here. Another way. Stick next to the bones. Taste my dragon sword! Aroth wakes up immediately after the dragon is defeated. Oh, fight's over? Oh no, I missed it. Wretched brat, how did you defeat us, Sputter? Perhaps she's not of this world after all. So, dragon sword came in handy after all, guys. Your destiny is already decided, and a wonderful one it shall be. Given into your fate and soul, maybe it's be saved. Lord and Master, hear me. It's one of those things I can't skip past. We just have to wait for the 17,000 seconds to pass until the dialogue goes away. Oh? Hear me, Malroth, O mighty master of destruction. Look at dragon, you also can do extra damage? Yes, I know, right? Totally worth making. That voice is the same one I heard on the island. Those monsters worshipped you, and yet you showed them no mercy. Remember how cheese that first dragon in the first Dragon Quest Builders game? Just put a bunch of spikes under his feet, walked away, let him spin on it. It was funny. How very fitting, but I would expect no less from the Lord of Ruin. It's ruined! It's all ruined! Yes, come on. How slow do they think people read? Give it a rest, will you? I'm not the lord of anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Man, monster, or god. None can escape their fate. You are the master of destruction. Your destiny is set in stone. Waha, ha 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 ha. Come on, how slow does this guy talk? The world is hurtling headlong into oblivion. The only one who can save it is you. Come on! Ah, these sequences bug me. Just give me a button to skip past it. What the heck is going on? Sorry about that, Violet. Heat down here must be addling my brain. I'm sure it's nothing to worry. Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. You're hearing voices telling you you're the Lord of Destruction. Yeah, it's nothing. So I've just got more important things to think about, like digging up some. Oh yeah, diamonds. Maybe if you put that flute around here. Give me an idea where to go next. First, dragon meat. Past this actually. Thought I might be inside the throne or something. Or possibly, is that a door? Camera up, please. Right. Son of a bitch. Okay, we'll take this with us. Oh, wait. Hawk? Oh, to him. Well, that was a big nothing. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll try and go through. I'm due for practice now. Diamonds! I think. Possibly. Definitely diamonds. That's the advantage of the sparkly rock. Must be a diamond. It's almost like giving up some powerful energy. I reckon you could make a super strong weapon out of that stuff. Gotta do now is find 9 more of those little beauties and take them back to the base. Alright, let's get 9 more diamonds. And when we get back to the base, I'll take my break, fresh coffee, etc. looks like she's playing the ocarina. Well, it is an ocarina she's playing. They call it a flute in game, but it's definitely shaped and played like an ocarina. And I don't know whether an ocarina actually counts, like, officially as a kind of flute. It seems like it might. I mean, a piccolo is a type of flute, and that's not very flute-like at all, but... Someone look at the Wikipedia page. Does an ocarina count as a flute? 10 diamonds! Looks like that's all there is to find as well. Don't see anything else, do you guys? Golden gauntlets! Ooh! Gaudy gold gloves inlaid with glistening gems. Did not see that one coming. I figured it was going to be a shield. So it's been a while since, in fact, we've never had an upgrade to the shield. We've just got a standard pot lid still. You look pretty pleased with yourself. What a fantastic thingamajig have you invented this time? A pair of golden gauntlets for Gaudy Rocks. Oh, they're for him. Neat. You'll be able to use them to reflect the Medusa's stony spell back on her. Well, if they work like you say, this battle's going to be a breeze. It's not going to be a breeze. Anyway, looks like we've got more than enough diamonds now. Let's head back to base. Okay, just want to do a little sweep to make sure there are no spare diamonds. Funny feeling there's not. What about a treasure chest? Not a treasure chest anywhere here? Doesn't seem to be. Oh well, there was a portal nearby. We can always come back and explore later. I asked my Google Home. She said that ocarina counts as a flute. Well, there you go. Ocarinas are a kind of flute. Coolsies. Siri says it's a type of vessel flute. Vessel flutes. That makes sense, because it does have a chamber, doesn't it? A vessel. As opposed to being just like a pipe. Ocarina counts as a flute, says Anya. Right, so we're unanimously deciding ocarinas are flutes. Good. Good, good. It's not some sort of weird translation error. It is just... they decided on the word flute instead of ocarina, even though anyone who plays this game has probably been made aware of Ocarina of Time at some point in their life. Even if they haven't played it. They know what ocarina is, I would assume. Okay, let's find you a cool camera angle here. Like that one right there. So we get the quest marker out of line of sight. If it is ever going to go out of line of sight. Leave it just there. Okay, it's probably a cool snapshot actually. Going to photo mode for that one. I will be back in just a couple minutes. I'm going to get another coffee on the brew. Have a stretch. And then we'll be right back for presumably the boss battle for this level. There's probably one more thing to do on that pub though. Big sign up on the face, I reckon. Things like that. Either way, that's what we're doing next. BRBs!